Good morning everybody, welcome to this week's instalment of Vlog with a View. And today this is filmed on an absolutely glorious Friday morning, and we're on the beach at Cleveleys, as you might be able to tell. So we're not going to be actually on the beach. There's that little bit if you want some beach, and then that's your lot going in at the minute because the tide's in, as you can see. So I've just been to meet somebody in Cleveleys for a meeting about pedestrianisation of the town centre, but that's another story for another day when we get a little bit further into it. If you want to read about it, the article's on Visit Cleveleys, so you can catch it there. So today, given the fact that I'm kind of out and about early, I'm going to talk about what happened this morning when I tried to start doing some work, because the internet went off. Well, the internet didn't come on, and I, as you know, get up at crack a silly o'clock every morning, and I get loads of work done while everybody else is still snoring, and enjoy managing to get myself in order before the rest of the world wakes up. So there I was with my two shredded wheat, sat on the settee with the lovely morning opening around us, and I put my computer on my knee, opened the lid, and I was met with the little picture of the world that means that there's no internet. So I gave it a twiddle and tried to reconnect it and tried to get it to come back on. No, not having any. Tried my phone to see whether or not it was actually my computer. No, it wasn't my phone. There was nothing. All dead as a dodo. So I thought, right, next step, that's not working, I'll go and reboot the internet. So I went trundling off to the office and rebooted the internet and found the button that you're supposed to press, and that didn't work. So I thought, right, I'll take the power cable out and try that. So I took the power cable out. No, still didn't work, still as dead as a dodo. So I thought, well, that's that then, that's me snookered. So I went back and sat on the sofa with my computer on my knee and my by now very soggy two shredded wheat, and I thought, well, I can't just sit here. This is sort of 5:30, 5:45. I thought, I can't just sit here for another 2 hours. Oh, look at these birds! Aren't they lovely? Can you see them? I was looking at my feet then, and I've just nearly walked into them. Aren't they sweet? Now, epic digression, I think they're turnstones. I always get them mixed up with sandilands. So I'm going to just walk up this step, and then they can stay where they are, because they're actually conserving energy while the tide's in, and then when the tide goes out they'll feed on the beach. So I'm going to see if I can walk around them without actually disturbing them. And they're so used to people, they just, you see them moving, look at them running. Aren't they lovely? Well, walk around you, birdie, it's fine, you don't need to fly off. They're sweet. They'll come back and sit on the beach, and the trouble is there's somebody else coming. Yeah, so back to the internet. So, ooh, that went wonky, didn't it? So I came back to me by now two very soggy shredded wheat, and thought, well, I've got to find something to do. I can't just sit here and waste time. So I thought, right, I'll crack on and I'll do some other jobs that I don't need internet access for, that I don't need to be connected for. So I did some video editing for another day, because there's a compilation film coming of a Blackpool event that's being cancelled. I'll not tell you what and spoil the surprise. So I did that and did all that piece of work, which took me long enough. And then when I'd done that, I started transcribing all the names off the shipwreck memorial, because I taken a photograph a few weeks ago when we looked at that. And I wanted to put a list online of all the ships that have wrecked, which turned out to be quite interesting. I've done about a quarter of it. But as I was doing it, I thought to myself, oh, there, look, did you see that? They're lovely. As I was doing this, I thought to myself, this just shows you how we all go to pot when the internet goes off. Because all my editing for Visit Fylde Coast obviously needs an internet connection. All my emails needs an internet connection. All my social media needs an internet connection. So I haven't actually done today's video yet. So that's going to be late. I have uploaded it. I've already uploaded it, but I've not done the titles and descriptions and all the sort of typey stuff. Can't use Facebook, can't use Twitter. And then I thought, well, if that's sort of crossable me now, while I'm doing my normal morning editing stuff, the repercussions of it are actually wider than that, because all your bookkeeping software is online. In fact, yesterday afternoon I started doing some bookkeeping and I couldn't log on to my bookkeeping software either, so I emailed the accountants and said, is it me or is it just not working? And he tried as well and said that other people's logons weren't working, so it must be that particular piece of software rather than us. And it kind of just stops everything that you're doing. And I thought, well, you know, if you extended that a bit further and the internet went off everywhere, then you potentially can end up in a situation where you've got no power, you've got no water, you've got no gas and electric. And this coronavirus caper ought to make people aware that, you know, things can change so much so quickly. Anyway, I carried on doing what I was doing, and I needed to be in Cleveleys for 8:30, so you know, it's not as if I sort of wanted to work until 10 o'clock. And then when Kevin surfaced, I said to him, can you have a look at the internet for me, please? It's not working. I've tried rebooting it. So I heard him in the office talking to somebody. I presume he must have rung Sky. And it turned out that it was some kind of switch in some kind of box. And it was something to do with us. So what it was, I've got no idea. But apparently as I went out of the door, it was back on and it was working. So crisis averted for another day. But it just makes you think, doesn't it, how reliant we've all become on something so quickly. When you think that in the certainly in the last 10 years, everything has become computerised and relying on the internet. So I thought that might make an interesting subject for today's vlog with a view. And you might not think that you rely on the internet, but I bet you do. What do you think? Put your comments below and we'll have a weekly discussion on the subject. Don't forget to subscribe. A lot more of this beautiful beach to come in following weeks. And you'll have a lovely day. It's going to be hot today. It's only about 10 o'clock and it's already very, very warm. Have a nice day now. See you later. Bye.